welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Odette and I do fashion and lifestyle videos for the working girl. So today I have a very exciting video because I have found the perfect working bag. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so for some of you, you might not think this is perfection, but I think this bag is perfect. It's perfect for a 9-to-5 job for the working girl, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why it's perfect. So just the layout of the video, I'm going to talk about the general features of the bag. I'm going to go into the pros and cons of this bag, then I'm going to talk about what fits in my bag, and then I'm going to do a couple of mod shots. So you really want to stay to the end because this is a proper / thorough review of the bag. So the bag I'm talking about is the beautiful Loewe Anagram Tote. So if you've been following me for some time, then this bag is no stranger to you because I have featured it on several videos on my channel. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I don't know why that is. You really should be subscribed to my channel because I share with you guys amazing items that I find online, and this one is a good example of that. So this bag, I have used it for, I want to say over 6 months because I purchased it last year. I think around June time or something, because I was on a hunt for the perfect workwear bag, and I bought quite a few bags and everything, but none of them quite did it for me the way this one did, and I'm going to explain to you why. And before actually we get into the details of this bag, I have filmed a video listing my top 5 workwear bags. I'm not sure which video is going to come up first before the other. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, that one will be up, and if it is, I'm going to put like a card here so you can go and watch that one. So in case this is not your cup of tea, the other bags that I shared with you guys, and that video, I think it's quite wholesome because there's a little bit of something there for everybody depending on the kind of, I want to say, work style you have. So whether you're the laptop carrying type or the iPad carrying type or the no equipment carrying type, there's something there for you. So this bag, it's obviously by the brand Loewe, as you can see their logo here. It comes in 2 sizes. It comes in the small and the medium. So this is the medium size. It is the largest size, and the small one is slightly smaller than this one. So this one retails at £1,850 and the small one retails at £1,650. So it's a difference of about £200. And it's one of those things that, again, depending on what you want, you have to ask yourself whether you want to spend that extra £200 to get a bit more room to fit all your items. And definitely that was the case for me because I did try on the small in the store, and it's okay, but this one for me I found was a perfect size because it can fit everything that I need. So the bag is fairly light. It weighs about 1 kilo, which is not too bad. In reality, you don't feel it. I know when you think about 1 kilo, it can sound a bit heavy, but it's fairly light. The height is about 30 centimeters, the width is about 32.5 centimeters, and the depth is about 17.5 centimeters. So obviously this is this part because it narrows in as you get to the top. So the leather itself is made out of calf skin. It does come in 2 types of calf skin. So at the time I was purchasing it, it only had 1 type, which is the type that I currently have. And it does have a bit of texture to it. It's not completely smooth leather, and I'm going to show you an example of what I mean. So if you look at my Celine bag, this is smooth leather. I'm going to do a close-up so you can see the difference. This is smooth leather, but this one, it is semi-smooth, and I said semi because it can still get scratched, but it has a little bit of texture. The other type that they've released is a grain leather, and that one, I haven't seen it in the medium size just yet. It's not to say they don't have it, I just haven't seen it, but I definitely have seen it in the small size. So it's just to let you know that there are options there in case you wanted something a bit more durable. Perhaps check out the grained one, otherwise this one is still a very great choice. And the inside is lined with suede. It's like a dark beige color, and it has these 2 pockets. Personally, I like to put my phone keys or travel card in this part just because if I'm commuting, then I want to be able to easily access my card to use to get out of the tube station. So as you can see, it's just a massive bag like this. It doesn't have any compartments, but I have purchased an organizer from Etsy. When I receive it, I'm definitely going to do like a quick show and tell, probably in one of my hauls to come, just so that you can see. I definitely need to buy an organizer because you can see it's already start dented in. I use it all the time, but that's my bad because I should have purchased an organizer earlier on. So the bag does come with 2 straps. It has the longest strap. I've forgotten what the strap drop is, but I'm going to put the height there. And it has the shorter strap. The shorter strap is made up of some type of, I don't know what this material is, but you know the material that you get with the basket bags. It's very much similar to that, but it's also very easy to hold. At the top, it has this weaving, which is a pretty design. It's like, it's a very tiny detail, but it's the extra thing that makes the bag pretty. So it has this gorgeous detailing at the, or weaving detailing at the top of the handle, but at the bottom obviously it's just one-way weave, and I like that difference because it makes it easier to hold at the bottom. Also, what I love about this is that the longer strap is attached to the bag itself, however the shorter one is attached to the handle. Now, what is really cool about that is that you can really see how the craftsmanship comes out in this bag and how well thought after the bag is, because say you were holding just this top handle and you didn't want anyone to know that there was a longer strap, you can literally turn this inside like this. So yeah, this is turned inside, and there you go. So you can't, I don't know if I've done it properly, I think I have, but when you look at this, you can't tell that there's a second strap. So it just looks like this is attached to the bag and this is attached to this additional attachment, but really this is part of the longer strap. But it's not that obvious. So I do like that little detailing on it, because you can hold the bag like this as though it was a top handle bag or in the crook of your arm, and no one would be the wiser that you have a long strap. Or you can just put this up like this, and when you put it up, the other straps fall outside like that, which I still like because it is kind of a decoration. I also love the fact that the bag is extremely discreet. So if you wanted to take this bag, say, somewhere where you were worried that you could get robbed, you can definitely wear the logo inside. The logo is embossed on one side of the bag, but if you turn the other side, there is absolutely nothing there. So if I was just walking down the street somewhere, unless you actually know this specific design, you wouldn't know that I was carrying a designer bag. So I like the fact that you can be safe with it. You don't have to worry about someone trying to nick your bag if you're in a very, I don't know, in a dangerous area. I'm not sure why you want to go there, but that can happen. So I think that is the general feature of the bag. Now I want to go straight into the pros and cons of this bag, because I think that whilst it's an amazing bag, I have to be objective when I'm giving you, I want to say, a review and tell you what is good and bad about the bag, especially because I have used it for some time now. I'm going to start with the cons so that we can end on a high note. So the first con, I would say, is a little bit to do with the material. So whilst the leather is very soft and very nice, having seen the embossed one, I think I would have, if I had to buy this over again, I may have gone for the embossed one, just so that I don't have to be extra careful with this one. Now, mind you, I haven't babied it so far. I'm just trying to see whether there's any scratches on there. There is no obvious scratch on it. Well, actually at the bottom there's probably just one little one, but like I said, I haven't really babied this bag at all. When I come home, I literally just put it next to my office table at home, literally on the floor. I don't think about it. I leave it there until I'm about to take it out with me. As you can see, I don't specifically baby the bag. I wish I had an assigned chair to it, then I wouldn't have to worry, but I would feel a little bit safer or a little bit less worried if it was grain embossed leather. So that is just an extra thing. But again, having said that, it hasn't scratched so far, and I haven't babied it, so maybe I'm just being worried for absolutely nothing. Also, because some of my other workwear designer bags, actually all of my other workwear designer bags are grain leather, well, except for the sling one that I just showed you now. The other con that I find is the fact that it doesn't have any compartment. Now, so far, it hasn't bothered me a lot, but I know I would have preferred if it had compartments inside. And I'm comparing it again with my Prada Saffiano double bag, where it does have a compartment and it's easier for me. I know I put my laptop on this side, my shoes go on this side, everything is kind of good together. But like I said, I'm gonna get an organizer. Well, the one I'm getting doesn't have a compartment, but I want to see how I fare with that one, and if I really like it, then I might get the one that has a compartment if one comes out like that. But that's one con that I kind of think I'm not really hot about, but it's not a big issue for me. It's just a little detail that I think I would have enjoyed with it. The second part is the fact that it doesn't have any feet. Again, all my other bags that I use for work have feet, so I am a little bit used to that, and I think I have a stronger preference for that, so that when I'm putting it on the floor, I don't feel too horrible about it. I know the solution is for me not to put it on the floor if it bothers me that much, but I always put it on the floor. So I would have preferred if it had feet, but the reality is that a lot of these open tote bags don't usually come with feet for some reason. If you look at the Underdog tote, the Neverfull, this is by Louis Vuitton. If you look at the Saint Laurent, I think it's an East-West bag, which is a big tote like this one, same problem. Valentino bag as well, same thing. They don't usually have feet, but I don't see why Loewe wouldn't want to be different. If I would want to stand out. you know, I'm just saying. And then the final thing is the fact that it doesn't have a real closure. So the only thing that you can sort of use if you wanted to close the bag is just these two tie ropes over here. So you just do this like this, and that's pretty much it. Again, a lot of these big open tote bags like this don't usually come with zips. They may come with some type of clip or a tie like this, or sometimes they come with nothing, absolutely nothing at all. So it's not strange that it doesn't have it, but again, the way why not stand out and do something? So that is definitely a con. Having said that, the bag is quite deep, so as you can see, it's quite long. So you'd really have to have stuff on the surface for someone to really take it. Otherwise, they would have to put their hand all the way inside to have access to, say, your wallet, which may be at the bottom of the bag. And also, when I carry the bag, I tend to carry it like this, so it's very close to my body. There's a less likely chance that someone could take it. Otherwise, if I'm really anxious about it, I could put it to the front like this. So that's just something to think about. Again, you don't have to do that. It's another solution if you were really worried about it. So if you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and give us a like. It helps with the algorithm, and it tells YouTube that this is a great video and they can go ahead and recommend it to other people. And we want that because I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to be consistent. Hopefully you can see that if you're my previous subscribers, you can see that I am starting to be consistent. So help a girl grow, okay? So that's it for the cons. Let's go to the pros now. So the pros of this bag is that it has two straps, literally two straps. So you have essentially 2 or 3 ways to wear it. So you can wear it like this to your side or to the front. You could wear it as a top handle bag. Again, you see that in the mod shots, or you can wear it in the crook of your arm. The other thing that I really like about this bag is the length of this strap. If you own or you have the Neverfull from Louis Vuitton, or the Valentino tote bag, or the East West bag by Saint Laurent, then you would know that their strap doesn't usually come up this high. It tends to be a lot shorter than this. I want to say it's about this tall. I'm gonna find the actual dimensions and share it with you guys. And when I was trying those bags on in store, because I've tried all of them, I found that whenever I wanted to put my hand inside, I kind of had to think about where my arm was going so that it can sit properly on my shoulder. But with this one, I literally just pick it up and do this. It enters in very easily. If I have a big coat on, I don't struggle to have the coat fit inside, because the coat obviously adds an extra layer. So if I'm wearing like an oversized coat or something, this still isn't a problem, and I really appreciate that design. Another bag that has that similar feature to this is the Louis Vuitton On The Go, so that's why I was also considering that one when I was thinking about buying this one, but I ended up picking this one because yeah, it's just better. So that's the first and second pro of this bag is kind of like a 2-in-1. So the third pro of this bag is that it's very much understated. So that's obviously a pro if you every now and again, or maybe all the time, like a bit of discretion. So this is what this one is. Granted, the logo is here, but the thing about the Loewe logo is that it's kind of it's what do you call it? It's a design. So I decided to interrupt the filming just to explain this part because I felt like I did a poor job in doing so. So this is actually an anagram, and what an anagram is by definition is basically taking letters and creating some type of shape, and this is exactly what they've done. So the actual Loewe logo is this L that you see like this. That's their logo. So what they've done here, which I didn't notice until later, is that they've taken this L, which is their logo, and they've flipped it 180 degrees to give you this one, and this they've flipped it 90 degrees to give you this one, and this one they've flipped it 180 degrees. So this is an anagram. So I was trying to differentiate between having an anagram and a monogram. So a monogram would be if they had this L all over the bag, like you have in the Louis Vuitton where they have their logo and it's all over the bag. So this is a monogram, but an anagram would be taking a letter and creating an interesting shape with it, which is what they've done. So unless you actually know what the Loewe logo looks like, you could see it and just think it's a design of the bag. And as I mentioned, you have the option of displaying the logo, or if you want it to be incognito, you just would turn the bag around and no one knows the type of bag you're actually wearing. Another pro about this bag is the shape. It has a great classic shape, unlike again the On The Go or the Fendi Sunshine, which is kind of a very box type or suitcase type of shape. This is a bit more elegant, feminine, sophisticated. It's very simple and it's very classic. So I think that is a plus, especially if that's your kind of style. The final pro, in my opinion, is pretty much the size of the bag. This thing is very huge. And again, depending on whether that's what you're looking for when you're trying to find your ideal workwear bag, this could be a pro or a con. Now, the difference for me, what I really like about this bag is when you compare it with, say, again, the Undergo Tote. The Undergo Tote is extremely big. Sorry, when I'm talking about the Undergo Tote, I mean the GM. So it's great against my body frame. It fits a bunch of things. But when you want to go a size down, you're looking at the, I think it's the MM. It can't fit a lot of items inside. This, on the other hand, is not too big, but it still fits all the items that you need. So that leads me on to my next point, which is what fits in my bag. So in this bag, you can fit a laptop. So that is a 13-inch laptop. You can fit a pair of heels. So normally when I go into work, I tend to commute into work. So I wear trainers, or I wear flat boots, or I wear flats, depending on the time of the year. And I normally carry my heels in a dust bag, or sometimes I hold it in my hand, or sometimes I put it inside my bag. So I like that option, and so it can actually fit inside my bag. So obviously, like I said, I have my laptop, I have my pair of heels. I can also put a notebook inside, and I can put various sizes because I have different ones. When I go to work, I tend not to carry the bigger notebook just for the sake of weight. I would rather have a light-ish bag because I am commuting, and I'd rather travel light if I have the option. So I would go for a lighter notebook. It can also fit my wallet, my phone, sometimes carry a pen with me, and it can also fit a water bottle or my hot flask, basically, to carry my tea in the morning. I don't always carry tea with me, but sometimes I do. And it fits an umbrella as well. This is in England, so I try to carry an umbrella with me when I'm going out. And it can fit a laptop charger as well. I forgot that bit. So as you can see, it can fit all your essentials inside and still be very comfortable. So that's why I said the size for me is a pro, because everything I need I can put inside this bag, and I'm not worried about anything else. To add, this bag does come in different colors. The main colors that come in this size is the tan one and the black one. Those are kind of the two main ones that you see, but I've also seen it in like a sage green color. And I've seen that they have newer colors that have come out. So I think there's like a Bordeaux or dark red color, but it does come in a variety of colors. More of the colors come in the smaller size than it does in the medium size, which is this size. And it also comes like in a canvas fabric. The first time I actually saw this bag, it was in the canvas. So I might actually pick up the small in the canvas, just because that's not a very popular bag. A lot of the canvas bags that you see would be the Chloe Woody Tote or the Celine bag as well. I think the Saint Laurent or the Valentino, those are kind of the canvas ones that you see. So now I'm moving on to the mud shot so you can see how it looks on me. Just for reference, I am 5'8". My final thoughts on this bag is that it's an absolute amazing bag. I would term this the perfect work bag because of all the things that I've said about the bag in the video. Granted, I am labeling this a work bag, but you can use this for travel as well. It could also potentially be a perfect travel bag. You can use this for shopping if you had a lot of errands to run. I wouldn't do grocery shopping with this bag because this is suede lining inside, but let's say you were doing like clothing shopping or any other type of shopping, you can definitely use this. This is not for beach. This is not, you can't use this as a beach bag, by the way. This is definitely an amazing bag. Would I recommend this bag to you? 100%. I would recommend this bag to anybody who was looking for that bag. If you had to just buy one bag to take to work, this would be the bag that I would recommend. I would also recommend that you get a bag organizer or an insert inside, just to make sure that your bag lasts long, you have longevity. It pretty much supports itself for the most part. As you can see, it stands on its own, it doesn't fall over. So that's kind of a good thing, because when you start to look at the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, etc., after some time it falls over. So with this one, I definitely recommend for you to get an insert as well, just to help the bag maintain its structure. Also, in the comment section, let me know what you think about this review. Let me know if you want more reviews of workwear bags. I have at least 2 or 3 different work bags outside of this one, so I can definitely review those ones as well if you want me to. So let me know what you think in the description section. Also, let me know whether you have your go-to work bag. I think a lot of people do. I might actually switch over and start using the one that you use. I mean, that would be great. I love discovering new stuff, so definitely share in the comment section what your perfect work bag is. So that's it for my video. Thank you so much for watching to this point. Again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and give us a like, and also follow me on Instagram, because I tend to post there every now and again. A lot of the items that I share on my channel, I would style them on my Instagram, and because I keep them, I kind of style them in different ways, so at least you can see the different ways in which you can wear different items. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.